Is money the root of all evil, or is it a necessity to play the game of life?
Had to hop over fences and climb up the ladder to get what I want, bitch. I'm just getting better. They tried to tell me I would never be shit. Look at me now, body built like a brick. Sleep all you want, but I'm chasing my dreams. Everything I do is fucking supreme. Came from the hood, ain't shit sweet about me.
Welcome back to my channel. My name is Deity Princey. I am the Miracle Coach, and I am here to serve you and help you along your spiritual awakening. So let's get right into the video today. So I'm going to expand upon this thought that I came up with earlier, and I'm also going to use this guide to break down my definitions and the way that I feel about this topic. So, is money the root of all evil, right? The etymology of root is source, is origin. That's what root is. Root is downward growing of a plant. I like to use and talk about words because I really believe in the law of the Hermetica. All things are in vibration. Nothing is still. So words carry a vibration and a frequency with the word. Within the word, this is how we create. This is why, for anyone who's religious, this is why the Bible speaks about there's life and death in the tongue. This is all metaphysical. The Bible is metaphysical. All these different spiritual texts, it's metaphysical to help each person on their enlightenment journey. There's more than one way to enlightenment. So with that being said, root is the cause, is the origin. And as you can see from the list that I have above, when we get into the micro, let's get into the micro beliefs. This is very important because, especially coming from me, I grew up having childhood trauma. So there's something called the ACEs scores, which stands for Adverse Childhood Experiences. And this score states that whatever a child goes through, they are 50% likely to be re-victimized again as an adult. So if the micro beliefs, there's micro, meso, and macro. If the micro beliefs are instilled while you're a child, that money is the root of all evil, but then on top of that, if you have also had some childhood trauma, just as I have, that's going to be a bit of a barrier to break down, because now, not only have you been taught that money is the root of all evil, but you have also been confused. Your perception of life has been cloaked, right? Your perception of life is tainted through the trauma. So if you have trauma and you have this belief system that money is the root of all evil, how is a person supposed to make money for thriving purposes? Because now we're going to get into the etymology of money. Money is funds. Money is a currency. Money is a means to purchase. Money also means to advise and to also warn. The etymology of money means to advise in private or warn publicly. Money has a lot of different vibrations associated with it, but let's use that currency for an example. Because within money, the etymology is currency, and the etymology of currency is to flow. The etymology of currency also means the state or effect of from information from one person to the next. That's what currency is. And if we look at the word evil, the etymology of evil is bad, is ill, is bad intentions. Evil is wicked, disparagement. This is what the word evil embodies. So if we look at this chart again, if you have these type of vibrations and these beliefs around money being the root of evil, when money is a currency, and like I said, if you have, any childhood traumas, this is something that needs to be broken down. Because now when you get into the meso, so the micro, like I always say too, micro is the microaggressions as well from your family. Micro is more so singular. So whoever you're close knit with, especially during your formative years, during the time you come out the womb until about 7 years old, 5 years old, where you're not around other members of the society. These first few years, you're being programmed. So now you step into the meso, now you turn 5 and 7 and you're being introduced to peers your age. You're now socializing, you're learning yourself. So this belief system can also be shattered further once you step into the realm of your community. Meso is the community. So if you're in class and you see a kid who has, some nice clothes on, but you don't have much because you come from poverty, or whatever the case may be, it could be a punishment, you're not going to get any new clothes, whatever that may be. These are where these belief systems are now going to be challenged. So if money is the root of all evil, but in the same breath, money is a currency and it's an exchange, it's how you get goods, because we're not in a barter system anymore. There is no, I do your hair, you watch my kids. That's not what we do. And now this leads me into life is a game. Life is just a game. So how do you play the game without having an exchange of currency? The etymology of life is an animated experience. Animation is entertainment. The etymology of life is also the pleasures and the pursuit of society, of the world. So when it's the pursuit of something and a pleasure of something, the fact that life has the word pleasure in it, and game also has pleasure in it. Game is pleasure. Life is a history, right? Within the word history, there is a union of bearing witness to other people's stories. Within history is a story. So life is for entertainment. A game is for entertainment. The etymology of a game is also communion. These things are animation and a moving experience. What is that? Anime is cinematic. Cinematic is a moving picture. Life is a moving picture. Life is a spiritual existence. This is the etymology of the words. Life is a spiritual existence. It's a continuance. It's a continuance of time. It continues on. Just like a game, right? We play a game of basketball. Okay, I lost today, you won, but tomorrow I won. You keep on playing and going and going. Life is fun. So now I ask you, is money the root of all evil? Because if we look back up at this chart, now we get into the macro. The macro is them taxes, baby. The government. Do you think the government thinks that money is the root of all evil? Because everyone has to pay taxes. Everyone has to pay taxes, whether you're rich or poor. Okay, everyone has to pay taxes. So is money really the root of all evil, or is evil the root of how a person chooses to behave? Because there's only two frequencies, and evil is more so a morality type of existence, right? Evil and good is more moral. The law of attraction doesn't go towards evil or good. So money, therefore, is neutral. Whether you're evil or good, you can still have access to money. So money can't be the root of all evil if evil is a moral definition. Good or evil is dependent upon what we say collectively. And that would be the game as well. This is why life is a game, because the game is collective. The collective, we create the rules. When you're playing Uno, we know that when we play Uno, different people have different rules for Uno. You might say, wild card this. It's all based on that set of rules for these set of people playing that game, for that collective. So money is not the root of all evil. Or you drop a comment. You let me know if you believe that money is the root of all evil, because all things are a belief system. And like I said, if you go back to the micro, what were you programmed with? What beliefs were you programmed with? On top of, if you have any ACEs scores, do the ACEs scores. It's free. Adverse childhood experiences. You can type it in on your phone, pull it up, and it's 10 questions. And if you answer more than 3, more than 2, you have some work to do. Even if you answer 1, in my opinion, even if you answer 1, because what if that one of the questions was someone molested you, or you watched someone have a mental illness in your home, an adult, or in and out of prison. These things are traumatizing to a child. So if a child goes through the micro aggressions from family, and then going into the meso, into society, and then they're in school, they're around their peers, and they are seeing contradictions now. Now they see a contradiction from how they were raised versus how they see their peers are living their life. And then you step into the macro of society. We all have to pay taxes. So if money is the root of all evil, then why do we have to pay taxes? Money is a part of the game. We get to choose what level of the game we want to be on. And you can also look at micro, meso, and macro as what? Low class, okay, poverty, middle class, and upper class. It's just a game. It's just a hierarchy system, but you get to choose where you fall into place based off your beliefs. Your beliefs create your reality because your emotions are attracting you to the reality by how you feel. If you truly feel and believe that you are worthy, that you are loved, that you are, all these amazing things, then you will see that. But if you truly believe that money is evil, I don't want no money. I don't want to be bothered with that stuff. But in the same breath, you still are using money to what? Pay your cable, pay your Wi-Fi bill, pay your phone. Because if money is really the root of all evil, then don't purchase anything then. If it's evil, it's not evil. You give it value. You get to say what this dollar costs. Because the price of the dollar goes up, doesn't it? Money fluctuates. The currencies fluctuate all the time because we give it meaning. You get to give it meaning. So again, you drop a comment, you let me know if you believe that money is the root of all evil, or if you believe that money is a necessity to play this game of life and to thrive and to have fun. Just like when you're playing a video game, you want to get level up packs, okay? You want to do extra kicks and jumps and stuff, but you need to have a certain amount of points. Same thing. It's the same exact thing. We come together to play a game, to be one, to be a collective, and to enjoy our life experience, okay? In the words of, what is his name? In the words of one of the chosen ones I used to watch on YouTube when I went through my spiritual awakening, he always said, I can't think of his name right now, Jordan, the chosen one, always used to say, we here for a good time, we not here for a long time. And that's period. Just like when you go out to watch a game, if you went to that, you watching that football game, it's a good time, but it ain't gonna last for forever. Some football players gotta go home, they gotta eat, okay, they gotta use the restroom. Nothing lasts forever. Just have a good time. Peace, love, and darkness to you, abundant. Listen, thank you for being who you are. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate you being here with me. It means so much that you watch the video to the end of this. And with that being said, if you would like a free restorative 15-minute meeting with me, you can check the link in my bio. Have a beautiful night, and I will see you soon. Deuces.
Chasing my dreams. Everything I do is fucking supreme. Came from the hood, ain't shit sweet about me.